Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be doing a comparative review or overview of the few mascaras or the new mascaras that have been released in the market that I received samples of. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So before I begin with the mascaras, I just want to share with you guys a few of the things that I actually grabbed today. Just nothing big, but just a few necessary things that I always need to have in my kit, or they're very good staples to have in any collection. So first of all, I restocked on 3 MAC lip liners, and it's these 3 right here. So besides Subculture and Cherry Red, I think these 3 shades are very universally flattering as well, and they just really create for a good basics for your collection. And I'll probably do a MAC lip liner or a lip video soon. So these are the shades right here. So this is Beat, this is Sublime Culture, and the last one is Soar. And Soar is like a mauvish pink, and these shades are just beautiful even on their own if you just want to fill in your lip and then maybe put a slight lip balm or gloss over. So they're absolutely great staples to have. Philosophy travel size for a trip I'm gonna take soon, and they're in Sephora for one of the VIP points for 100 points. They had this Urban Decay Afterglow Glide On Cheek Tint, which is this one right here, cream version of Chanel's Pink Explosion. So this is the color right here, and the creaminess and the texture of it absolutely reminds me of the NYC Blushable Cream Sticks. It's very buildable, and you don't start with too much, or it never looks too much. It's a bit sheer, so it's easier to build on. And the closest thing it reminds me, as soon as I had it on my cheek, is Chanel's Pink Explosion, which is this one right here. This was from last fall 2010. It looks a bit more bright or pigmented on the screen, but this is absolutely a beautiful cool toned, the lighter side pink, and it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now I'm finally gonna get to the mascaras. So I'll give you guys a quick rundown of the samples that I've received. 2 of them are not really new releases. This is, well, relatively not new compared to the others. This is Josie Maran's Instant Natural Volume Argan Mascara, which is this one right here. This one is the Lash Fusion XL, and it's Maybelline's 1x1 Volume Express Waterproof, MAC Zoom Lach, Estee Lauder Sumptous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara, and last but not the least, Benefit's The Real. A few of them, specifically the first 2 ones I've shown you guys, the Josie Maran and the Lash Fusion XL, they didn't really do much for me, and as far as me not even being able to completely define how they differ from any other mascara. There was nothing specifically outstanding or unique about what it did when I tried it on for the first time, and I've tried it a couple of times as well just to give it a chance, but unfortunately they were really just not even so they were just blah. Like you couldn't really tell a difference basically. So these were definitely a fail for me. For the Maybelline 1x1 Volume Mascara, Volume Express. Now this one I picked up because I heard a lot of great reviews about it in YouTube, and it was quite the hype as soon as it came out, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. So Maybelline was on sale at the drugstore, and I thought it was actually half off, so I thought it would be a good chance to grab it and try it out. But unfortunately this one was a fail for me as well. I was expecting something that defined a bit more, like Smashbox's Hyper Lash or Chanel Inimitables Mascara, or even Define a Lash. Just something that was more separating and lengthening, maybe not so much volumizing, even if it is the volume mascara, because of the wand, which is like a silicone based wand, and it's very reminiscent of a lot of the defining mascaras. And also from some reviews I heard it was very defining, but the formulation, it felt like it really wasn't really getting much on the brush, and it seriously did not do anything when I applied it. And almost, I guess the expectation was also quite high because the hype was quite big, and as soon as I put it on, I really didn't see a drastic difference, and I actually never picked it up after then. Now for the three that I actually thoroughly enjoyed and I think are very promising ones. So it's the MAC Zoom Lash, Benefits the Real, and Estee Lauder's Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara. First of all, this is the first one that I received. I think they came out with this around July, and in Sephora they actually released the sample version maybe a couple of weeks ahead of actually releasing the product. So I pretty much tried it out way before a lot of people probably did try it out, and the instant I put it on, I was definitely blown away. And I still am. It's a very wet formulation though, so if you have very sparse or very thin lashes, it might be an issue because it might weigh your lashes down. But it's definitely very defining, and you actually will really seem like you're not wearing real lashes because they just really create immense length. I've never seen length like that. It's not clumping as well. And because the formulation is very black and it's quite wet, it serves to kind of plump each lash as well. So it does give that volumizing effect without it looking clumpy or definitely too dramatic. It's something you can wear for the day. I can give you an example like Lancome's Hypnose Drama, which is my holy grail. I think lengthens and volumizes tremendously well, but one thing that mascara also does is it clumps quite a bit, but definitely it volumizes quite a bit, but it's a messy kind of volumizing. This one does coat your lashes in a way that it defines them, it makes them so much more defined that they look quite volumized. But I think what makes this a tremendously amazing mascara is how it lengthens and how it really it's a dramatic lengthening. I've never seen anything like that, and how it separates it and defines the lashes without clumps. So definitely this is a tremendous winner. And I think even if you do use drugstore mascaras, this is definitely one that maybe double in price, but definitely worth the price. Now for the MAC Zoom Lash. This was just actually given to me when I purchased a few stuff maybe 2 weeks ago. I was very impressed as well the first time I put it on. I'm not so sure if it's because the way I layered my mascaras that day. I had Chanel Inimitable because that's what I usually wear on a daily basis, just to define my lashes. But as soon as I put this on, there was a dramatic definition of my lash as well, more than the Chanel Inimitable usually gives. And it was more of a lengthening and defining, but definitely it was a very clean defining, but very, very visible. So I was quite impressed with it actually. And last but not the least is the Estee Lauder's Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara. This one I got from the Saks Fifth Avenue Brushes with Beauty event. Definitely comes a close second to the Lancome Hypnose Drama in terms of volumizing. It's not as clumpy as that, but it definitely fattens up your lashes, each lash, that it really gives a very visible volumizing effect. And it's actually very beautiful. It's something that you instantly see once you apply one coat. So I'm very, very happy with this one as well. So those are a few of the mascaras that I just wanted to do a comparative review on. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.